to this channel where we spread love and positive vibes. And today I want to start by thanking our subscribers, our returning subscribers and our new subscribers. We appreciate you and we thank you so much for supporting us. Today I wanted to talk about the excellency of the people of Jamaica. And I want to say this is a trait that has actually put Jamaica on the map. It has made Jamaica to win so many medals, especially in athletics, because of their sense of excellence and also their ability or their audacity spirit. Jamaicans don't believe in failing. They believe that in whatever they put their heart to do, in whatever they put their mind to do, in whatever they put their hands to do, it must be done in the best of their knowledge and the best of their ability. And I want to say this is why Jamaicans have become popular all over the world, because the people of Jamaica, wherever or whichever game they participate in or whichever activity they participate in, they emerge the winners. Because Jamaicans will put a lot of energy, a lot of zeal, a lot of time, a lot of finances in all what they intend to do. And having done that, they believe in excellency. And that is why most of the times in what they do, they emerge winners. We have seen Jamaica participating in very odd races where you cannot imagine such a country can participate. Like for example, we actually came across Jamaicans participating in a dog sled race in Alaska. A dog sled race in the snow, and the Jamaican guy actually had never left Jamaica or seen snow in his lifetime. And yet he won the race over very many whites that were participating in that race. So you can imagine this is a race that is being ran by people who have practiced running on the ice, doing the activity on the ice, and the Jamaican guy had never seen the ice or actually participated or practiced the race on the ice. But he emerged the winner and actually defeated very many whites who had actually practiced the race on the snow. This is how Jamaicans are actually have the audacity to do what the others think it is impossible. We also came across this Jamaican lady who was participating in a race, and she was a cancer survivor. You can imagine this woman was going through chemotherapy and the energy drained by the medicine she was taking, and yet she had the audacity to participate in this race, and she had the strength to believe that she's going to win, and she had the zeal to start the race. And by the time she participated in the race, she was competing with people with experience, people who had won medals in the race, and she actually came out and put herself in the field, and she won the race. This is how Jamaican sense of excellency and audacity have made them to actually be in the limelight. That is why Jamaica is popular. Jamaica is known all over the world because of people who can dare to do what the others cannot try to do. So we have seen that Jamaica has actually won so many activities and so many races because of their sense of excellence and the dedication to all what they do. They have done a lot that have changed the world and made the world a good place to be. Jamaicans have done a lot of innovations that have left the world a better place to be. We read about kwashiorkor. It was actually discovered in Jamaica. We have seen about aeroplanes. Jamaicans participated a lot in the airplane industry. They have also been on the front line to actually manufacture some of the things that the world has not been able to see, and Jamaicans were the first pioneer to do them. Look at this one. At age 25, Joel Sadra, a Jamaican, developed a prosynthesis known as Jaipa-Nil. Jaipa-Nil. Sandra has not only improved the lives of American citizens, but the lives of citizens of the developing countries around the world, such as India and other countries around the world. So this guy was just 25 years, and his name is Joel Sandra, who was actually a Jamaican, and he developed a prosynthesis known as Jaipa-Nil. And this technology has been used in America and other countries all over the world. Jamaica's ability to do excellent and their ability to take time to do whatever they do has made the world a better place to live in. You can imagine the discovery of some of the diseases like kwashiorkor. Other discoveries like those of the aeroplanes, the parts of the aeroplanes. Other discoveries like a cow that can actually be able to survive the climatic conditions and conditions of Jamaica and produce milk, and those that are supposed to produce beef produce a lot of beef. This is innovation on the next level. And Jamaicans have done it with a lot of zeal, with a lot of creativity, with a lot of energy, and believing in excellence. We have seen the athletes in Jamaica. They do not lose hope. They do not give up. We have read the story of Usain Bolt, a boy who was brought up in rural areas, a boy who had no facilities to practice some of these races. But when he went outside there in the Beijing Olympic or any other Olympic that was participated, Usain Bolt emerged to be the fastest runner in the world. You can imagine such a person. He's not exposed like some of the runners to great facilities like some of the runners they were participating with. And yet he emerges a winner. Jamaica has defeated all the odds to actually shock the world with their innovations, with their ability to do a lot of things in a very, very excellent way. In 2009, Time magazine named the Jaipa-Nil. We have said Jaipa-Nil was discovered by Joel, who is actually a Jamaican. So in 2009, Time magazine named the Jaipa-Nil one of the 50 best innovations of the world. So it became a very, very great invention of the world. And it was invented by Joel Sadra, who is actually from Jamaica. You can see that Jamaicans have a lot that they have contributed to the world. Most of the countries that we call developed actually celebrate their achievements because of the Jamaican people. They had to participate in those countries, in the growing of the economy, in the welfare of those countries, in athletics, so that those countries can shine. Russia, France, and Australia, and in Monaco 2000 World Push, Jamaicans won gold. So you can see the great achievement. In 1994 Olympics, Jamaica placed 14th. So we have seen in 2009, Jamaica was put in the Time magazine, and then 1994 Olympics, Jamaica was placed 14th ahead of United States of America, Russia, France, and Australia. And in Monaco 2000 World Push, Jamaica won a gold medal. Those are the great wins that Jamaica has won because of the people being zealous, people being hardworking, people being having a sense of excellence in whatever they do. Jamaicans beat back the Teddy Boys of the N Radan Lions. So Jamaicans were here in the forefront. Actually, I saw already that was from the Caribbean who was talking about these riots, the Teddy Boys. And Jamaicans actually beat back the Teddy Boys of the Radan riots, bringing an end to those riots because Jamaicans are fearless and courageous. So they could not just sit down and see these riots taking place, and they had to stop them. And therefore they actually beat back the Teddy Boys of the Radan riots and brought the riots to an end. Those are the Jamaicans for you. Apart from that, Jamaica has actually been on the forefront in the Caribbean island. It was, this lady was talking about how proud she was to see Jamaica stopping these riots, and she was proud to come from Caribbean where these Jamaican people were from. And she actually talked about how she was so proud because of the strength the Jamaicans show in beating these Teddy Boys and emerging the winner and stopping the riots. Their athleticism is outstanding throughout the world. We all know Jamaica for actually producing the fastest people, men and women in the world, because Jamaicans draw their zeal from the saying, a wrong pad draws sweat, while a short pad draws blood. When the world sees the victory of Jamaica, it is because they have dedicated a lot of their time, a lot of their energy in their work. It is not just an achievement, it is work that has been put so that Jamaicans can attain all this. Jamaica won a dog sled race. I had talked about it in Alaska. This race was being run on ice, and Jamaica, there is no ice, but they emerged the winner. It is very true that Jamaicans can actually try anything under the earth, and they emerge the winners. Apart from that, in the United States of America, there are so many Jamaicans that do at least 2 jobs in America. And imagine for you to do these 2 jobs, you have to dedicate your time, you have to be very hardworking, you have to have a lot of zeal. And most of the Jamaicans actually do more than 2 jobs in the United States of America. They participate, or rather they do works as nursing, doctor, teachers, athletics. So these are some of the jobs that are done by Jamaicans in the United States of America. And it is said, Jamaican cycle of nursing can actually, in other words, Jamaican can persevere working for long hours than the American nurses. And therefore, they are preferred because they can be able to endure long hours of work rather than the natives, the Americans themselves, in the field of nursing. So you can see, we have seen Jamaica winning awards in the teaching profession, in nursing profession, in athletics. So wherever they put their hands to do, they win. The other day we also saw in the fashion industry, this Jamaican woman who actually participated in the fashion industry in the United States of America, and she was given an award. So whatever they put their hands on, it becomes a win. So apart from that, Jamaica has shown a lot of success in agriculture. Jamaicans have done exemplary well in agriculture. We know that there is a lot of foods that are got in Jamaica, fruits, there is coffee, the Blue Mountain coffee, there is a lot of things, plantain, a lot of things that are planted in Jamaica, and Jamaicans have done very well in the agricultural produce, and they have invented very good methods of irrigation and doing farming that have resulted to good production in the fields. And remember that Mzee Uhuru the former president of Kenya, actually visited Jamaica and was visiting some of the irrigation schemes in Jamaica so that he can bring the good method of farming to Kenya from Jamaica. So Jamaicans have done exemplary well in agriculture. Remember, they started this long time ago. Why do you think that the British people were actually planting a lot of sugar in Jamaica? Because the Jamaican people were hardworking and they could actually do the work in a very excellent way, and therefore there was a lot of production of sugar in Jamaica. Actually, I learned that in those long time ago, Haiti was ahead of Jamaica. But Jamaica started producing a lot of sugar, a lot of agricultural produce until it actually overtook Haiti. And many people started coming from Haiti to Jamaica. So Jamaica has done a lot of things in a very, very great way to be recognized all over the world as a great people. According to an author, Malcolm Gladwell, if you have a Jamaican pilot in the cockpit of a commercial airplane, it is less likely for the airplane to crash. This is how excellent Jamaicans are. So this guy, Malcolm Gladwell, declared that if the pilot in an airplane is a Jamaican, you are assured that airplane cannot crash. This is the sense of excellence with the people of Jamaica. Apart from that, there are so many scientists who come from Jamaica and get scooped or get taken away by Americans, and they incorporate them in their organizations annually so that they can help them in the innovations. Jamaicans are great when it comes to innovations. Actually, we came across one of the machines that was produced, or rather that was made in Jamaica, and it was taken to Canada. So Jamaicans are good innovators, and these people know that Jamaicans have brain, and therefore every year they are taken to assist in their innovations and in their work, scientific work. So that is why this guy was saying that Jamaicans are very creative, they are very thorough, they are very excellent in all what they do. And it is said that the only people Jamaicans can compete with, actually Jamaicans have a sense of excellence and they are very, very good in whatever they do. They take charge in whichever field they are in. And maybe that is why many of them are actually accepted in developed countries, Canada, UK, America. Because whatever work they do, they take charge. And they do it to their best of ability. Yeah. And therefore, they have that personality of taking charge and the personality to compete. The ability to have that competitive spirit makes them to do very well in whatever they intend to do. And therefore, they are loved by the developed countries because of their personality of taking charge and being very, very competitive, that they will do their best so that they can emerge the winner. And it's saying that the only people that can match Jamaican ability to take charge and be competitive are Nigerians and Ghanaians, people from Ghana, who are actually the descendants of the Jamaican people. You can see how excellent, or how their genes are excellent from where they came from. Jamaicans are also very loyal people and very friendly. And I think that is why they are able to fit in wherever field they go, because they'll be loyal, they'll be friendly, as long as you respect them, as long as you don't pull them down or put them down. They are very, very great in whatever they do. I repeat that once again. Jamaicans influenced Japanese, and Japanese now have a reggae festival annually. You can imagine a country like Japan being influenced by Jamaica people to have a reggae festival every year. This is a great achievement to the people of Jamaica, and it shows they have something good that is desired by other people. So the Japanese people were not having the reggae festival annually, but because of Jamaican people, they were influenced to have the reggae festival annually. And I think the reggae music is played a lot in Japan because Japan has borrowed a lot in terms of Jamaican culture, and therefore that is why they have this annual festival of the reggae music. And that is how Jamaicans can excel where others have failed. And we also see Jamaicans participating in some of the races or some of the activities that you cannot imagine Jamaicans can. We saw in the Paris Olympics. I don't know whether I have mentioned it again in this video. There is this guy who was actually throwing the disc and he emerged a winner. And it was his first time to participate in the Olympics, but he emerged the winner. Jamaicans have done great things that I cannot be able to tell all of them. We saw Jamaicans in the inventions, a lot of inventions that I did them in one of my videos. They have done a lot in terms of inventions and they have emerged the winner. So today we are looking at the excellent spirit of the people of Jamaica, which has made them to be where they are today. And we salute them, we celebrate them, we appreciate them. See you during the next video, not forgetting the ability of Jamaicans to compete with each other and compete with other people. And that is why we celebrate them today. See you during the next video. Bye-bye and God bless.